Hello everyone, my name is Josie. I'm a sophomore here at Arizona State University and I'm working to get my degree in business law. Since I was about 7 or 8 years old, I have been in Girl Scouts. That is important because Girl Scouts is what truly inspired me to pursue an international experience with a focus on environmental sustainability. Through Girl Scouts, I have been able to volunteer and see how important sustainability is, not only to the environment, but to everyone around us. This aligns with both my personal and my career goals, as I want to do everything I can in my power to help others, to use resources wisely, to make the world a better place, like it says in the Girl Scout Promise and law. I'm interested in learning from Danish culture because I feel it is important to be able to connect with others, to keep an open mind, and to broaden my perspective in order to create a more sustainable and a more inclusive space in society. I want to be able to meet new people, to learn about them, to trade stories of all our cultures and what makes each one so unique, while also finding ways to use those same cultures to bring everyone together. One leadership experience that I've had that shaped my way of collaborating and supporting others was the first time I had to lead a Girl Scout group on my own. It was a small group of young girls, all from different troops and all over Arizona that I didn't know. Young girls are extremely impressionable. They're also extremely shy. So when I met them, they were all quiet. They weren't really talking to each other unless they were from that same troop, unless they knew each other. They were extremely hard to get to open up. And during that time, I learned that leadership is not a one-size-fits-all. I couldn't lead those young girls the same way that I could with my peers or other people my age. So what I had to do was I had to learn about their favorite things and create a space where they felt safe and comfortable enough to be themselves around me and around each other. I had to make sure that they all knew that they were gonna be heard, that they were gonna be listened to, that they could be themselves without being judged. And that's what got them to be able to open up. I also made sure that I learned about who they really were and that other girls learned about them so that they could all connect. One example of a time that I had to adapt to a new situation was actually when I went to Girl Scout camp for the very first time. I was about 8 years old and I was still very new to Girl Scouts. It was my second year, and it was the first time I ever went to another state alone. I spent an entire week there and I was freaking out. I had never been without my mom, and being 8 surrounded by a group of people that you don't really know besides your own troop was a little scary for me. Luckily, I did have my troop. That was my little support group, which was pretty amazing because while I did have them, they also made sure to encourage all of the girls to go out, to meet new people, to explore new things. There was so many things that I got to try for the first time. There was so many scary things I can still remember. That was when I first learned to ride a horse, when I first got stung by a wasp. That was terrifying, but I still made it. In that experience, it taught me that it's okay to be scared of what's unfamiliar as long as you still try new things. Through that experience, I learned how to be more outspoken, to try new activities, to do things without fear of what other people think of me, and to most importantly, meet new people and learn about them, because with an open mind is how you could become a better person. Thank you so much for listening.